Okay. We have the long rest completed. So the sun starts to come up, and we'll say rather than the usual case. So no, yeah. So because you did it separate times with the huts. So Star before sun has fully risen, you will wake up with a bit of a shiver quite early in the morning, say like 5 or 4:30, something like that in the morning. Like the sun crescent has just about come across the horizon, and you're shivering, and you look around, and it's just you on the dirt.
We are evil.
I'm going to kill one of them, I swear to God. Is there any fire nearby?
No.
Like any
Well,
no?
there's several tents, but most campfires, would have extinguished during the night naturally. Could you do me a perception check as well?
Well, I'm obviously been meditating, and I think Moose will be looking outside. So if we see him, I suppose we'll drag him back in.
7, probably nothing.
Okay. He didn't notice anything. Can Moose and Nim then, since we'll go back a bit, could you both do perception checks as well? Okay.
Yeah,
Moose
He's playing
fully
Dolly.
interested in his toy. And Nim, at some point in the early hours of the morning, so about 2 or 3, you would have noticed maybe an urchin of some sort trying to rifle through Star's pockets. It's up to you if you would have done something about that.
No, of course, not going to get robbed. I said Moose out. Moose.
And because his perception was quite low, Star, you would not be aware of this. You were sleeping mostly comfortably.
Okay.
Your pockets will just be a bit lighter. Oh no, actually, you know what? Yeah, roll a d20. Roll a flat d20. That will be the amount of gold you lose. Let's make it horrible. That's not horrible. That's fine. So yeah, 7 gold was lucky. The whole bag didn't go, to be honest.
Moose, bring him in.
Oh, that's
Sorry?
there's a lot of
The
welcome.
cat, he's just been robbed. Bring him in.
You let him get.
I will walk out slowly,
And rob him.
look at the urchin, let the urchin finish its job, and then
Thank you, sir. Pleasure. He'll give you a gold as a tip for keeping quiet.
I'll fucking take it. Thank you very much.
So he takes away his 6. Disappears. Yeah. Okay, so then Star, you no longer wake in the dirt.
I will nudge Star. What are you doing out here?
What happened? Where am I?
I don't
Where's
know.
it
I think you
cold?
got up in the night and just sort of curled up out here. Really weird.
Was having a lovely dream. Such a lovely dream. And you weren't there, and Niv wasn't there. It was great.
Well, you can stay out here then, and I'm just going to walk off and go back to my to the tent.
No, I need
rude.
to get warm. I need to get warm. I'm going to follow in.
Yeah, I don't think there's no restrictions of you guys entering because you're probably deemed as an ally. So, yeah, you can go into the tent, the hut, and then complete the rest. So you only go, settle in for the next hour till it's 6 o'clock. And Star, you probably don't even go back to sleep. You just like toss and turn for an hour, just like, well, this isn't happening. I'm awake now.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Back at you. You should have sent him into the girls' tent.
Yeah, but and for a change, then with the boys awake, rather than the spell expending after the 8 hours, you'd come before that, so you guys can just leave on your own accord or do something prior. So that goes for the girls as well. Yeah, your tent wouldn't have expired yet, but unless you want to get out, you can just have a lie, and it's still like very early, 6 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like our tent's a lot more civilized. Like it's a lot more pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's had their like face masks, hair
Candles.
plaited, like
Did you read my note?
candles, scented candles. Yeah, it's nice.
Which one was Phelan normally? He was in the boys, right?
Yeah, Billy's normally with us.
Yeah.
He was with
just as well.
girls when Ivik was with the group.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, Phelan would have come with us because he's an elf too, so he wouldn't have. It'd been okay to move.
Mhm.
Just leave him.
That means me and Sally had loads of room.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell Jamie what you guys
We had great
Um,
space.
Yeah. So yeah, with plenty of time to spare, you're up for the morning. You can get prepared. You can even go to the market area and grab some breakfast if you'd like, because you're definitely a few hours early before even anything's going to take place. So you could do some preparation. You can do spells. You can see if there's anything for sale, etc.
I think we should get some healing potions.
I think healing potions would be very useful.
How are you doing for gold, Star?
I should be not too bad. I have about 20 gold or so, and just gonna start counting. It's like, what's happened? Was I robbed last night?
I know you went out for a walk. You said it smelled like sea or something. You went outside.
I like the smell of the ocean. It comforts me. That's why I make it like that.
I don't know. You just wandered out. I couldn't follow because if I leave the hut, it disappears. And Moose was busy with his little doll. That sounds wrong, but
Look, I was too busy playing with myself to be dealing with you and your problems, to be quite understand.
and to be honest, when that urchin came up to you and started going through your pockets, Moose ran straight out to stop him.
Well, you didn't stop him very well, did you?
Hang on, are you going to blame me for you getting robbed?
Well, if you,
I
if
didn't
you
think you
had
were
to-
Yourself, actually.
if I saw an urchin robbing you, I would have stopped him immediately.
I did.
You didn't lose all your gold, did you?
I only have about 12 gold left.
Yeah, he stopped him before he took all of it. You'd be lucky he stopped him at the time. You should be grateful to Moose.
Yeah.
Be thanking him. You'd have no gold. And he was eyeing up your VoD of blood, wherever that is.
It would not have done him much good. I hope. I intend. But who would steal a vial of blood anyway? Who would steal that?
Someone who's going to sell it. Say thank you to Moose. Come on. Be the big cat here.
Thank you, Moose, for stopping the urchin before he took every cent I have.
You're more than welcome, sir. More than welcome.
Thumbs up to Moose behind Cat's back.
God, you are evil.
I think we're bonding now, Moose. I
Yeah,
think
we
we're
are bonding. I like it. I like it.
I'm going bullying the star.
Star's gonna do a jinx and just fuck off at some point.
Fine just sitting there with one eye open, shaking his head, going, "What the fuck?"
I've got a feeling that we're going to walk along a precipice and Star's just going to push me off.
Eldritch Blast. What?
Yeah.
And I've got 10 feet knockback. What?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
You have Gus,
Yeah.
by the way, just to warn you.
Wake up. Yeah. As the hour goes on, you guys suit up and cast your preparation spells. You see a lot of people moving and getting prepared as well. There's a lot of you can see the back end of what is a long line of people, presumably waiting to get their seats in preparation for the next for the actual event of the day, the Vicious Vault. And maybe come to the guys that maybe it's time to get ready, and your spells would probably run out at that point anyway.
Well, I would do my mage armor, as I do it every morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to give myself Vigilante's blessing for once now.
We know you're in the
Just-
competition yet.
Oh, she's anticipating it.
Okay. No, it's just maybe you should approach Novus before we.
Do we think that we're going to be fighting whilst we go in there?
While
Just-
we're going there, probably not. Once we go into the trial,
yeah.
then yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to offer this out. I wouldn't normally, but I think I will. In as part of the team. I have a small box, and I'm going to pull out a different box than my dice.
How many you got?
And I would like if one of you want to use this, you can. Basically, you just talk into the hole, and it can help buff you a little bit. You'll feel better for the day.
You want me to talk into your box, and it's going to make me feel better?
Yes. But it's a little bit more personal than just talking into my box, I'm afraid, Nim.
Okay.
Is you have to confess something into the box.
I see why you never use it then.
Does everyone have to hear me talking into your box?
No, you can go away and do it.
For perspective, yeah, so Moose will have pulled out, so yeah, a small hand-sized box with a dark blackish oak wood. There's a little like skull face on where the lock should be, and a key that's got like a sun emblazoned on the hilt of it, which is chained to the box itself. It's unusual, but I don't think he's shown this off until now.
Okay, well, if you allow me, I will talk into your box.
Yeah. So you have to take 10 minutes to whisper into the box. So it's going to be a while.
So
I don't have a
so-
secret that long.
as how the item works, yeah, it takes 10 minutes. I need you to message me a confession or an insecurity, just to me personally, no one else, that your character would have, and yeah, you'll get some temporary hit points for it.
Yeah, you'll receive 10 temporary hit points, and the next saving throw you take today you'll do with advantage.
Okay, I will write that now.
If I'm not mistaken, there is no limit to how many times today that could be done. I don't think there's a charge on it yet.
No, it's one person, so it's one person can do that.
Yep. So if you use it, send me whatever your confession is. But yeah, you'll see Nim just take the box to one side and maybe just like, to themselves whisper into the lock of the box, and you will feel rejuvenated, even more so from the sleep.
I'll just explain to the group that again that's a once a day kind of deal. So if you want to do it, you can.
I've got a feeling it's going to come back and bite me in the bum at some point, but
I'm okay for now.
Yeah, I'm all right.
see what happens.
Keep your secrets.
That would do.
Do we want to check out the stalls first in case there's anything we need?
Maybe some healing.
We may as well while Nim's talking to my box.
I'll put my finger in your box. What's going to happen?
No.
Oh God.
Just no. But yeah, as you could travel and do this, so it's fine to just lag behind the group as
I've got
they
a
make the
horrible
way
feeling
towards.
that I'm going to get black bar by a moose in 24 hours.
But yeah, given the confession, take a 10 temporary hit points to add on, and then advantage on your next saving throw, whatever it is. And the party Expo can make its way into the market area, and there's a few stalls. There will be one that will be offering potions, and there'll be food. There'll be armors, clothing, souvenirs, stuff to have. So I imagine one stall is every like football stall where it's like vuvuzelas and those spinny things that make the ratchety noise. I can't remember what they're called, that you used to spin around on. But lots of like memorabilia, and even better yet, they will be very, very crudely made and very, very simplistic wooden statues. One of the stalls are selling of all the people that made it into the final. So they're very basic, and for example, the moose one would just be like a pointed ear chiseled into this wood, or say like a chest size, perfect example, chest size piece, and they've all been etched of all the characters that made it in as the final 10 contestants, which does include numbers and Mala, Not Sephi. It would have been. It would have been Ivik.
Blue Stars was just a household cat put on a man's body. So
I think
head on a man's body.
this is a deep dive, but if anyone remembers Jumanji, the little character figurines they used on the board,
Yes.
that's the sort of thing I got in mind. But yeah, help yourselves to anything you want to buy.
Yeah, I want to buy a little bit of merch. Are there any like sort of stuffies or like little hats or anything?
What's a stuffy? Sorry, what?
Like a little plushie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, plushies will be of marketable people. So who's the most Yeah, there'll be one of. So there'll be a tanker one. So the lupine, and there will be one of Star, and we'll say the enraged form of Philippe. So like the bigger, like the werewolf size, because when you make something to a plush form, it only has to be a cuter, more appealing version. So anyone that had the animalistic sort of look to them will have one.
I think Moose can have a girlfriend for his dolly.
I think Sephi will buy a little one of Star.
Yeah, little white thing at the tail's like just like sewn on barely. It's got like purple eyes drawn in and those stripes drawn all over it. Yeah, it's a bit podgy, a little bit different, but it looks roughly in the vicinity of Star.
She like holds it out and closes one eye, like to sort of compare it to him and say, "Yeah, no, perfect match."
Sephi, offer to sign one of their plushies off you to get a discount.
They don't have plushies of me. Thanks for the reminder.
I can offer to sign a plushie and see if we can get a discount on it. I don't mind doing that.
If you,
What if we all signed one fluffy?
If you were speaking to the tender, it'll be if you want to sign one for me to sell and then one for yourself, you can keep the one for yourself, and I can sell on the other one for extra profit, and you can have it for on the house.
Happily.
Absolutely.
I can do that. No
Us
issues
winners
at all.
need a token, don't we?
So yeah, everyone in the final 10 had a wooden piece available, but only a few of the characters had the plushes, because these have been made very quickly, and yeah, that's why they're mostly basic, because they've been done overnight. But opportunities available, so people will take advantage of it. So
I'm going to take a long look at the. I'm going to take a long look at the tanker one as well, and just say, I will also take one of the tanker ones as well, please.
Oh, you filthy
Perfect.
boy.
And
You
yeah,
can
sign
have-
it and
yeah.
happy. Sign as many as you want to.
Yeah, well, they'll probably as long as you sign your own plushie for it to be a Star signature on a tanker character, it would seem a little bit weird. But then, if you sign a few, you can have as many whatever you'd like. Really, you can have a tanker one.
Yeah, I'll sign 2 plushies, one for the Star one, one for a tanker one.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Why not? We'll also have as on there to represent numbers is one of those like marionette puppets. So it's got like really big sort of stretch arms, strong arms on it, and it's got like the cross piece, like wood bit at the top, so you can like jiggle the arms around and make it move and dance and stuff.
It's a nice souvenir, isn't it?
Popcorn bucket with Nim's face on. Well, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so that's the Deadpool and Wolverine did one where it is just your head, Nim, as one of the buckets, but the head portion has been hollowed out as a receptacle.
Oh wow, I hold food.
That's appropriate. Well, that's good.
That does sound very like you. They must know you very well.
I guess so.
I don't think Moose will have any merchandise because no one got a good fucking look at him.
No, no good look at it. That's good.
Or the halfling.
They try and sell something, it's just black and there's just nothing there. You can't really tell anything.
Black disc. It's a black disc. This is the guy you couldn't see.
This is
You're
Moose. This
welcome.
is a perfect likeness.
I just think I made their job easy. It's just a round ball.
Yeah, but on my bucket, I have to sign it rambling, don't I?
They definitely are selling it as rambly food containers. What is this? I love this.
If anything, that would make it more valuable because it's got a story behind it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm number 10.
But yeah, if anyone wants to purchase the souvenirs, if they're signing for an extra one, just take.
Yeah, I'm taking a bucket, that's for sure.
I'm glad it's not the actual bucket I was thinking of, where it's the mouth. That's the receptacle part, and you can just put food in the mouth part.
No, because Star would get hold of it and I would never want to touch it.
Yeah.
I would definitely define him. I would definitely define that just as a point of fact on it.
Just the brain portion, the top of the head. Yeah. No.
I'd turn around in the hut and I'd be throwing up like Moose on a child.
I'm trying to think of interesting ones for the halflings, but I'm not coming up with anything.
How about salt and pepper shakers? Maybe some sort of...
You know what? Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, a couple of porcelain, ceramic, Ethan and Ivic halfling sage shakers. One's got the green army camo on, and one's got little daggers stuck to the side of it.
And Moose is just a black marble.
But someone wanted some potions, didn't they not?
Yes.
Because that would be available, and a stall would have them up for sale at 65 gold apiece.
Well, you all know that I'm skint, right? Gave all my money away.
Well, I'm also skint because I was robbed this morning because someone didn't decide to let them continue.
Thank you, Moose, for stopping them taking all my gold.
So they could
Yes,
take
I mean,
any
great.
more gold, yes. As opposed to some of it.
Look,
Or
I
half.
didn't- they legged it. What's he supposed to do? You gonna moose knuckle a child?
I didn't know who it was. And yes, why would you not lose the child?
I'm confused. If you knew you were being robbed, why didn't you stop it?
I didn't know I was being robbed. I was asleep.
Well, how did you know that I watched them?
You've told me you watched them.
I definitely have not told you I've watched them. I told you I came out and chased them off.
Nim told me you watched it happening, and that's why you
No,
came
I,
inside to
no,
stop
I said
it.
he saw it happening and he ran straight out and stopped him. And you
So
should
he
thank
watched
him for
it.
stopping them.
So he watched it, yes.
No, he,
To help
Yeah,
things
but-
along, start doing an insight check.
Thank you.
on which one? Because I'm
It might not help
shit
you.
at this.
It probably won't. It probably won't. Natural one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you believe me. There we go. Thank you, game. Cheers, guys.
Perfect.
Let's tell the truth.
Perfect moment.
Perfect.
Right. Okay, I misunderstood. I
Teamwork.
apologise. Okay, I apologise. Thank you for not letting me get robbed any more than I currently was.
You're welcome. If you need some money, and Moose is going to pull out his gold bag.
What?
A little bit bigger than yours, I think.
I have 12 gold on me. 12 gold, 44 silver.
You've got gold. Wow.
Whereas with Moose will it'll be a hefty pouch.
Yeah, I've got. I won't tell you exactly how much, but it's over 100. We're good.
Someone saved their pennies.
Okay, now.
Yeah. You said you wanted one of these potions.
I think a healing potion might be good for the party in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do obviously some good stuff with the healers kits, but they're still used to have. And it still has Panacea as well at some point. So I need to remember that.
have not. For speaking to the person selling them, is that for 65? That's very expensive. Could we have an empty vial as well as a full healing potion, please?
I don't see why
For
not.
65.
Yeah, why not? I got some spares that people threw back at us.
Yeah. Perfect. And I'll pay 65, and I'll take both the empty and the healing version.
Since you're such a big spender, I thought I've got a potion of speed that might take your fancy.
How much?
Bear in mind,
80.
start, you're a
E.T..
champion, and you're going into the vault. Maybe you can do some good advertising for this person.
I think I might be able to do some advertising. Yes, I'm like quite a showman. If you were to offer discounts, obviously.
Potion of speed, eh?
Mm.
80
That's a
gold
bargain.
pieces. I think, yes, I think you might be. That you might be right. Has anyone? I don't quite have enough for this.
I have 3
but
silver, 50 copper. Would that help?
No.
How much are you short?
Is that a short joke?
We're only like a few inches between us, in all honesty. Maybe a foot,
Yeah,
but that's
more
not
inches than you'd realise.
I'm counting.
Talking about height.
I'd say I need about 7 gold.
I can give you 7 gold.
Done.
If he hadn't been robbed in the night, that would have been the 7 gold.
But yeah, I will take a potion of speed for 80.
Yeah, done. Yeah, fairly reasonable. Very, very reasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about
No.
it.
Well, if he's lying to me, he's going to die, so it's fine. If I
They won't
find
be here. They won't be here.
No.
You ever been to a scalper? Fucking try to go back for a refund, you got no chance.
Is there any way of marking him for death?
However, it will just be a potion of speed because I'm being generous.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to spend 400 gold on it.
Jeez.
Because that's the price. That's the actual price. That
Wow.
should be.
Nim,
Yes.
Nim, I'm going to give you this empty vial, and I'm going to hand over the empty vial, and I think you should put the rest of the wine in that.
Okay. You got a funnel.
I've got many things.
Yeah, but after a funnel.
Yeah. I've got
Dag,
a full set.
do you have a siphon tube? But I don't want to be sucking on it, to be honest.
No. Well, what we can do is this. An old trick is we get this long stick, long thin tool, and we pour it along that gently, and it should run the wine into it.
Okay. Should we ask Seppi to do it? Because she's very good with her hands.
I think so. Yeah.
Very dexterous.
Can give it a go. Just yeah, I'm sure what could go wrong. Let's do it.
I have no idea what's happening, but
We're transferring the wine into the vial. I guess
the
to
empty
disguise the fact what it is.
Yeah. The empty vial.
Yeah.
That has a label on it that says potion of healing.
sure. Yeah. You don't need to check. I'll be happy with that. You very carefully, because there was a quarter of the wine bottle left. That'll probably exhaust the last of that to fill the vial.
Perfect.
And I think that will help us conceal this a little bit better than walking around with the correct bottle.
Can you put it in your inventory and I'll get rid of the dust fire off mine?
Yes.
Just put dust fire potion or something.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get it mixed up with an actual healing potion. 'Cause that
I
could be
would
bad.
never. I would never. Dust fire potion.
We'll say as well, to help with this, whilst at this point while you're checking out the stores and looking and getting the various bits, Novus would come from somewhere and approach you, Livy, so it's kind of a surprise. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hello, Livy. How's the morning going?
It's going very well. We're just looking at the stalls. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be around this part.
No, I don't
Are you
really.
looking for anything?
No, I was actually just looking for you. Bit of good news and a bit of interesting. I'm going to need you to take these, and he will produce. There's a bunched up big sort of hat that's purple and white stripes and very familiar to you as the one that the bard wear, and there'll also be an auburn like bob cut wig. This is how you get into the tournament. Wear these, and no one will know the difference.
Oh, oh, okay. Sorry, how did you get hold of these?
Well, there was, pray tell, a event during that in this area, no less. Well, it would seem one of the competitors lost their mind and went savage on quite a few of the people here. There was a number of fatalities. They were managed to be restrained and dealt with by, well, their ogre, the munch, the large guy. Suffice it to say, he's no longer a part of the competition, but we're trying to keep that a little bit quiet for now. So to help with that, I thought this would kill two birds with one stone. If you pop these on, the crowd from the distance should not tell the difference between you and the bard.
Oh, I see. Oh, what's okay? Thank you. I've noticed actually whilst you're here, you may know I'm doing a bit of shopping. I was glancing around myself. I wouldn't happen to know if there was somewhere to buy a diamond at all.
I fear that this place is not the most appropriate thing. You may be looking for someone holding one privately in this area, otherwise they're very hard to come by. In the city there may be easier positions, but you'd have to find someone who is A, very wealthy, and B, very stupid to tell people that they have one.
Okay. Good to know. I'll keep an eye out then.
I think Moose has
But
got one.
thank you for the. And she'll kind of gingerly put the wig on, try and tuck her white hair to me.
Yeah, do me a performance check, because I'm interested to see this.
It's gonna be so bad.
As you tuck in your silver locks into the, so it's quite a short hairstyle compared to your own, so you're having to shove it in and tuck it in, and then you put the hat over the top of the large red feather dangling down the top, and it's you kind of looked the part. The bard was wearing armor, they had a sword, they had the hair, they had the hat. From a distance you could probably get away with it. If someone was maybe to interrogate you, you didn't quite pick up any sort of mannerisms or anything. I don't think you spoke to them directly or anything to that site. So you're hoping no one has a chat with you, and if you do, you can get away with it.
Yep. She's just kind of try and keep her head down, kind of thing. Try and look focused. Probably some stray white hairs that she keeps tucking back in.
You look ever the part, Livy. I think no one will know, and this will accomplish your goal of adventuring through the vault.
Well, thank you. I certainly appreciate that, Novus. And
don't thank me. Thank whoever managed to make that poor soul go absolutely apeshit in this area. That's a strange coincidence and all.
yes, it seems these type of competitions bring out the worst in people.
Yes,
And
it's all
shiftry.
spectacle.
Yes. What can one do other than simply play the games?
I'm fairly sure the Baron understands the type of people coming to these competitions, so he's fairly lax on the rules. Good job, though, and best of luck. I hope to see you on the other side. Hopefully the first one to come through, and we can call you a winner.
Well, one of us certainly will be, and I'm pretty sure we'll give everyone a good show.
I wish you all the best of luck, and I will be watching intently. Toodaloo. And I was, giving a nice low bow to everyone and a sort of like knowing look towards you, Livy, and we'll retreat back towards the arena.
Okay. She's going to look very nervous at numbers, considering he was told that it was a bard with a hat.
He got the guy. It's fine.
I don't know, he got a few guys apparently.
No. That's the other guy that got them.
It's like he's missed one.
He's dead. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah, we kind of killed that one. A few others innocents. They didn't have to drink the wine, to be fair.
No, I don't think there's any way we can wrangle out of that one.
Oh, this was so charming.
We messed up there, guys. Oh god.
Okay, well, find out the families haven't put a flower in the grave or something.
Sometimes
do
you
you
gotta
mean?
break a few eggs.
She had a lovely evening.
Exactly. I said you were charming.
Thank you. It just ended poorly for her, unfortunately.
Oh, she should be careful what she drinks. So alcohol does strange things to people.
Yeah. Don't go drinking with strangers. That's the lesson she should have learned.
Yeah, I mean, Star loves drinking. He's died twice.
They do enjoy drinking.
Have we got enough stuff to go in, guys?
I'll pick up a potion of speed if there's any more going.
They would just be the only one, I'm afraid.
That's fine. I will. In that case, I'll take a potion of healing because it'll be handy to have just in case.
Yeah,
It's
Moose.
65 gold.
Moose, you know that diamond Ivic gave you? Kind of. Maybe you should allow Livy to hold on to it while we're in the vault in case, one of us drop down and she can use it in a spell to save us.
Well, that's why I'm holding it.
Can you do that spell?
I can, yeah.
Oh, no problem then.
Wop wop.
In fact, if
You
we...
The only spells I know
combine
you
it
can
with-
do is go dark and moose knuckle.
No. I managed to master the previous spell that brought people back to life, but they weren't really alive. I've fixed it.
Oh, I miss Sasha. What happened to Sasha?
They got left behind.
Maybe we should find that bard and get another Sasha. Or one of the other contestants once are inside.
But yeah, you'll start to now hear like a lot of people heading their way. Like the market area that you're in is becoming very evidently empty of people. Even the stalls are closing up and trying to do their best to conceal their goods, as it seems like a majority of people are making their way towards the arena. There is fanfare. There is some music, some bards playing music to evidence that the final event, the Vicious Vault, is soon underway, and gives you guys the impression that it's time to go.
I will walk with Livy, trying to shield her from the crowd. Not obviously, but just to be a bit of a barrier.
Yeah.
We'll say, you guys could. There's that huge line of people, and that's still like chugging its way slowly. But previous instruction from the day before would say, like, as contestants or winners of this part of the thing, you guys can make your way in as quickly as you like, and those even knowing or close to you, so Ivy and Rambly and such will have a separate stall set up in preparation for your arrival. And you'll get cordoned off, you'll go past the queues, you go past the amount of people, and there'll be a section where there's a couple of people there, like, partitioning you guys, the 10 of you, all into a individual regiment to showcase you. You sort of kept to yourselves for a moment, but there is now the 10 of you now in this large tented area. So there's Numbers, Philippe, Tanker, Ethan, Mogwin, and the other five of you now in this tent, sort of like tentatively waiting to see what happens next. But you've got a moment to think or talk or do whatever.
I think I'll just be shielding Livy in the corner to make sure no one will twig it someone else. If you guys want to mingle and lay the land.
For perspective, Numbers will be in there. He'll be like sort of shadow boxing a part of the room, just like practicing lefts and rights. Philippe, the elf, will be in there with the blue hair, meddling with some alchemy. Tanker, Ethan, and Mogwin just sort of waiting patiently to their own, just waiting for their names to be called out, really.
Anyone want to talk to anyone else, or are we going to just focus and get in there?
Livy has been very quiet. She's gonna very much keep herself to herself.
I will pretend to
I'm
be
good to go in.
Yeah.
You're happy to go in as well, yeah? No issues.
Well, okay. As you wait for a couple of moments, a gentleman will come in, and it will be Mason. I don't know if anyone came across him originally, but he was the sort of warforged into human person with the blue cloak on. And inside he'll have a tumbler, like a cage, sort of like one of those bingo ball machine things, with several of the numbers inside. There'll be 10 balls inside, and we'll offer it around to everyone. So if I can have everyone to roll initiative first of all to see what numbers they will do.
Wow. 18.
I've got a 26.
15.
Do you want me to add myself in?
It should be in there. You might just have to put the number in. I think I added it.
I'm in there twice.
If you selected your token, it will might have, because I've just added everyone by default, just in case. All I'm missing is Seppi's 11. Oh my god. Any ties? No ties. Very good. So you all take your balls one by one. Nim, you get the number 1, Ethan 2, etc., down the line, following with 10 with Tanker. Mason will instruct. When you're called out, make a bit of a show of it, make yourself appealing, and maybe you might do a little bit more favour amongst the crowd. Wish you all the best of luck. Have fun. And Mason will leave. There is a pause moment where you're all like looking at each other with your numbered tokens. And not long after, ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it through the trials. We have defeated everyone through the banquet. We have had the free-for-all, and now we have arrived at our vicious vault. Wilma, what do you think? I think our 10 contestants today will do admirably. Certainly well put, Wilma. We will get them all in here momentarily, but we would like to thank our host and careful advocate, Baron Blood, for his amazing event he has put forward, and we will all culminate now for our final portion of it. So, without further ado, we are here, we are ready. Let's meet our finalists. First, he is the blade singer that you know. He swings his sword as fast as he can. He is the pale elf. We will make a round of applause, please, for Rambly.
I will have my exit. I will have my owl flying around my head, dropping presentation sparks and I'll be holding my arms in the air like a champion, I suppose. It's gonna look a bit weird, though.
Isn't he just amazing? Don't you think so, Wilma? He's going to be quite an eyeful. He was hard to target. Now we have our number 2 spot. You couldn't see him, he was hidden among the dirt, but he shot like a precision expert. We have our halfling in camo, Ethan Weaver. And they very cautiously make their way out, and it's very much like a turtle armor around them, just their little head poking out through the middle. Try their best, but there's not much of a crowd behind him. It seems like either his events go unnoticed or there's a lot of sniggering of like, he got through on luck. Not really any skill involved. Third, we have the Tabaxi, the white third warlock with the eldritch blast that makes the mast. We have Dark Star.
Can imagine that to have my mage paw waving at the crowds.
Wow.
Yeah, there'll be a decent sort of response again between you and Nim. There was quite good displays during the events, so you got a bit of knowledge. Fourth, we have our stoic knight, the silent assassin. We have Sir Mogwin, the green armored dude. Nonchalantly comes away out. He's not getting much fanfare, but equally he looks like he's very, very focused and very intent on keeping his head in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our 5th slot, we have had a change due to some unforeseen circumstances. So we have a mystery competitor, we have a cleric, we have a elf, we have the most powerful elf magic cleric they're making this up in the land. We have Liviana Calum. The crowd is definitely silent. Oh, sorry. It should be Malamadre. I'm doing a lot alright. Pretend I said that about a bard.
I panicked then. I was like,
No, that's me.
Livy's gonna try her best to kind of walk quite jauntily, swinging their arms, kind of skipping as if like they know they've got this.
Do you mean a performance?
No, yeah, just trying to act like
to keep
this,
character.
musician type thing. Performance.
I definitely want to go one of these.
Not great. It's a 2.
You're trying your best to keep the wig from falling off. The hat keeps going over your eyes because it's baggy and big, which helps with the disguise, but not so much as the flamboyant bard that they'd come to know. But there's still a round of applause. No one seems to have rattled or anything. It's just like maybe she's having an off day. What are we on? 6. We have the alchemist, the blue-haired man who went wild. So I want you all to go wild for Philippe Fulop, as the blue elf makes their way out and joins. At number 6, well, I don't know if you saw him. We certainly didn't, but he's going to be impactful all the same. We have Moose.
Moose is just going to put his hands up and go, hey.
All right. Again, not much fanfare. Most people didn't know you were there in the competition and only saw you surviving. So probably similar to the Ethan, where it's just like maybe they got in by luck over skill.
Yeah, awkward. Definitely did.
We have our number 8 slot. Again, we had a bit of a change around. Someone has had to retire, so I'm afraid you will not see Ivik tonight. But Ivik has given us a valiant replacement for himself. So if we all welcome, for the first time, Sephi.
Sephi will come skipping out of the tent, like ribboned curly hair bouncing, and then she does like the kind of curtsy where like you hold your skirts out wide, just like being nice to the audience.
You will come out to what is grumbles, moans, and maybe a low din of booze, because it seems like people were very ready and very excited to see Ivik. He put a decent display on against the wolf, and to have suddenly been told they're not coming to see him, it's like, who the fuck is this? No food's been thrown, but it's doing the best with what you got. Rattling through, number 9, numbers will come out, and there will be a huge degree of applaud. He appears to be the shoe-in and appears to be the favourite, as he's just, yes, I destroy everyone, I win this, and everyone's just really excited to have him. Well, rightfully so. I don't think anyone's taking him out all the way. And then finally, Tanker, Stonefang, the Lupine will make her way through. Medium response, sort of very much just sort of not terrible, but they sort of got unnoticed based on the other competitors that were there. More people showier and more flashier. As the 10 contestants line up on the trial arena, the mage Mildew, which most of you will have a good look at for the first time when you start having spoken to him first, will beckon Nim towards him as the first.
I shall go, waving at the crowd. Rambling's really good at this.
Well, best of luck. Remember, nothing below the belt. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Hit him as many times as you want below the belt. It's funny that way. And I'm... best of luck. Going to turn it around, and will cast their hands upon the doorway. There's this large double door that's been at the north and has been there for all the time. And he will wave his arms, say some incantations under his breath, and the doors will swing wide open. It looks like a very, very dark tunnel. You can't really tell how far deeply it goes, but you know, far enough that you cannot see the end of it. And will gesture for you to enter.
Okay, I shall wave at the crowd and walk in, very confidently.
As you make your way in, can you do me an Arcana check, please?
15.
15, lovely. So as you make your first steps through, the crowd roaring behind you slowly goes quieter and quieter the further in you go, until the point where you just don't hear anything outside. The walls are dank, and there's like this moisture that's encapsulating the whole thing. And then something unusual happens with your Arcana check. You realize you've stopped walking, but you've appeared in a place different to where you were. And to help with that, I will show you something, because I'm trying to not give anything away just for the moment. But I'd appreciate if when I put you onto the map, if you don't move for the moment, please.
I won't do a thing.
As you enter this space, it opens up, and it's no longer this deep, dark tunnel, and it doesn't even coherently make sense as to where you were progressing. There's these horribly long, mundane corridors. They have chiseled stone paved floors. They have walls that stretch, and there appears to be, when you look down, gaps in the walls, left, right, forward, different directions, and it's almost labyrinthine in look. We will go back to those on the outside. Ethan will make their way in. We'll say a good 5 minutes pass before they allow for the second entrant to enter. So Ethan will go in, 5 minutes will go. Another 5 minutes pass. Star, you'll be encouraged to bring forward.
Yep, I'll step forward.
Oh, you're the one that bugged me yesterday.
That's
Your
right,
shoelaces are
again,
undone.
I wear boots with no laces.
So you do. In you get. We'll gesture towards the
Good to see you
doorway.
again, Mildew. Good to see you again, Mildew. And I'm going to walk through the door.
It was good knowing you. As you
I wish
make
it
your
was
way.
the same, but yes.
If you could do an Arcana check also.
I can try.
And for
I
you,
cannot.
Nim, at this point, 10 minutes will elapse, but we'll come to that once we've done everyone piece by piece.
Yeah.
But you, Star, will not notice anything and will come into the same corridors. Again, don't move if you can, but you'll, similar to what I was described for Nim. Seem to be to yourself for the moment, or at least not besides anyone just yet. So Mogwin, maybe, yes, I'm not quite sure where I placed you all yet, but that's fine. Mogwin will go in. Liviana. So that's 20 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Well, don't know who you are, but watch out for the big guy. You got this.
Noted. Thank you.
See ya, cannon fodder. And you do the same, an Arcana check. Making your way down the deep, dark path.
Yeah. Not as good as I'd hoped. 11.
11. Yeah, you're not going to get anything more than anything that's already been said. Probably even less. So, yeah. You walk down a dark, deep corridor and appear in more areas of a labyrinthine design, which I will put you over. Philippe enters 35 minutes. Moose, you are elected to step forward.
Okay, let's go.
As you approach Mildew, I think you've got this, mate.
We'll see, won't we? I appreciate the vote of confidence.
We'll see. I get it. In you get. In your pot. Same again. Arcana.
Yeah.
Yep. You're in a cave.
Get that out of the way. Good plan.
Fucking hell.
It is exactly what you imagine to be a cave. Steffi. As you approach Milieu, not a clue how the fuck you wrangled this one. Gonna be honest, bit disappointed the halfling didn't get through, but whatever. Have you got some fight in you?
Always do.
Good out. Go beat up a dog.
She just looks so confused.
Yep. In you fuck.
Yep.
And I can't check.
Oh yeah, she's great at these. She knows everything about magic there is to know. That's an 8.
Yeah. Entering a cave, nothing more to that. And then, as the last person entering, I will have everyone reconvene in the vault. So my computer wants to load me. You'll be in there, but I'm currently not in there. Game. I know I made a map, but it wasn't. This wasn't a problem last week. There we go. Right, we're in. Can we all see or not see quite a lot? Like the stone floor. You should be in the centre.
I can see.
And you may see other people, or you may not.
Yeah.
I can just assume that my edges are walls.
Yes, that's it. We're taking some liberties, but if you can't see through an obstacle, it is the stone walls. Yes. Before I get into this, I need a quick pee, so I'm gonna be 2 minutes. Don't move.
No.
I can see Star, and that's about it.
I can
That's
see
just
Livy, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a really awkward team up, are we, Dan?
Oh god, it's been fun. It's really fun.
Bonding.
Oh yeah.
If you have to kill him to escape, Moose, do it. We just started our own bromance here. I'm not letting you do that.
We're gonna be best buds when we meet up with the gang.
No.
That or one of us is gonna be having a really awkward conversation. I tried to save him, honest.
But he accidentally fell into that pit.
Yeah.
I managed to save
Definitely
his
did.
coin pouch. It's fine. Mind you, if you kill him, Faye's going to be on your case, so you'd be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, if I die, yeah. Jesus.
Right, who's killing Star?
Everyone.
No.
I hear
I mean,
everything.
that's the plan of this party, right? That's the plan of this party. Just kill Star.
Okay, I'm gonna do is wipe this turn order
Okay.
because I don't need that anymore. So, We'll begin with you, Nim. As
Okay, I
you
guess I'll-
find, before anything, you find yourself where you are. So this non-congruent shape. All the walls are winding, and there's no seemingly straight path. It's not checkered. It's not awkward, but everything's just, unusual, and you don't see much of anything. I mean, to your north, there appears to be a table, and you can smell food.
Oh, it's so tempting, but there's a window to the south I'm more interested in. So if I'm allowed to move, I'll start moving. 5,
Sure.
10, 15. Oh! I won't be able to see that, will I, because of the time?
Not just yet.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm
Well, unless you're waiting, I guess.
I suppose, yeah, I'm not going to wait 30 minutes, am I? I will go to the window, and I think I will wait probably 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. We'll see. But I'm going to keep an eye through the mirror, and I can see wherever that is, but I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, so for perspective, there's a gridded window which appears to be locked when you approach it, but you can see through. There's this gap between the two walls. There appears to be some sort of spectral. It's either a statue or a person, and it's looking in your direction. It's not looking at you, just northerly looking, but it's not reacting. It's not moving currently.
I will stay here, and I'll probably wait for a bit, because I'm going to wait for people to come appear.
Next through was Star, if I'm not mistaken.
There was one NPC before me, but yeah.
We'll worry about them separately.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Star, you feel a little bit nauseous as you now come into the light of this area. You don't see Moose currently yet. You don't see anyone.
Nice.
Well, you might see Nim depending on where you go. But yeah, you're on your own for the moment.
I'm just going to everyone's seeing and smelling the food up above. And he's like, oh, we'll have a little look, see what's going on. Oh, Nim, there you are.
Oh, thank goodness. Are you
It
Star?
has been about 10 minutes.
I am Star, yes.
Prove it.
You stopped me getting mugged earlier today, and you helped me save some money.
Oh, yeah, come up. Let's look through this window. Something amazing.
I'm going to come up to see Nim.
And you see what he sees. Well,
Should we wait for the others?
It would probably be the best idea to wait for the others, yes, to make sure we're not going to anything stupid to happen to us.
We'll wait here then.
I think it was another 10 minutes pass, and was it Livy next on the docket?
Yeah.
And you reveal this strange place you're in.
So I wouldn't see Seppi yet, would I?
No.
No, she was
Technically.
the last to go in.
You might
Yeah,
be
so
able to me and Star, possibly. Or not.
yeah, Jordan, would I be able to hear anything?
Do me a perception.
Logan.
That's one way to find out.
It's a good one. 25.
Yeah, you could definitely certainly hear two people talking to your southeast, and do recognise the voices as familiar.
So southeast. So, okay, I would walk in that direction. I would hold action my sword in case there's... So the trigger point would be if someone or something came at me in a hostile manner.
Sure.
Star, next person comes up to us, jump at them and shout boo.
That's your southwest.
Blast them, got it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay.
I did wonder why you don't know.
I was trying to work it out. I was like, well, I need to go down. I couldn't see
It's alright.
where there was walls and things.
You'd hear the echoes that direction, so I don't mind. It's fine.
Oh, Star, Nim.
Oh, Livy, thank the gods.
Really,
It's
yeah.
like-
This is a strange place. Have Have you
It's
found anything
definitely-
yourselves?
Well, if you look through this window, there's a strange blue statue to the south,
Oh,
and there's food to the north. But after that banquet, I don't trust the food.
no, I don't think this is the time for food.
Not-
I may have some rations in my bag. I remember packing some food for you before. Hang on.
You're a star.
And
Not
live
that
it. It's probably
far.
like probably a bit stale by now, but she'll
He'll-
have some like
Greatly
spare
take
rations for him. Not knowing that he likes his food, should politely offer Star to not miss Star out. It's very clearly it was mainly for him.
I greatly appreciate it. I'm so glad you. Nim, obviously, you are going to share this as well. Do not worry.
Okay.
No, the bulk went to Nim. Just you can have one stuff.
At this point now, we'll say Nim as well. You're the highest roll of Arcana, and given that you've all not come out in the same place at the same location, you've not even come across any of the others that seemingly must have followed you in here. There didn't seem to be a divergence of path. The only thing that comes to mind is there must be some sort of teleportation or glyph magic that has brought you to wherever this is.
Yeah. Did anyone else notice the teleportation magic? So it all came in random
What? No, what
spots.
now?
Oh, please start paying attention. You know magic, don't you?
I'm very good at magic. I still learn that nerd shit.
Well, maybe you should pick up a book
Or look and chuck it at something.
and read it.
Sounds like a trap.
Okay, we'll take my word for it. There's some teleportation magic that spread us around. Hopefully the others will be this sort of area. But keep an eye out for any other people. If we see them, we might have to attack them straight away, put them out of business.
Oh yes, it's a tournament after all, and potentially the Baron maybe only wants one person to succeed, but
Well, they said first
we'll figure
out.
that out as we get close to it.
Yeah, especially that sneaky halfling. He's probably hiding on the roof or something.
Some moments will pass, and Moose, as you travel through the tunnel, you will come to this place as well.
Yeah, having absolutely no idea what the fuck is going on because such a great role. I'm just gonna be really sneaky, and just start shouting out, "Hello, hello, Nim,
Moose!
where are you?
Moose!
It's quite echoed.
I'm in a cave."
So yeah, Livy, Star, and Nim, do me perception checks as you hear Moose shouting, but with the echoes and the corridors, it might be difficult to perceive which direction it originates from.
Oh, 30, 20.
I think with the 20 alone.
11.
Yeah, Star picking up on it first, but you all hear it. Star, yeah, you think it's sort of northwest, something like that direction.
Bruce, can you come to try and find our voice, or do you want me to come find you?
Go find him. Don't be so rude. Come on.
Yeah, he did say before getting robbed earlier. I can go get him. Bruce, we're over here.
Ah, I see somebody. Oof. Oh, has anyone noticed the giant skeletal remains?
No, I'm just
The
glad
what
to
now?
see you, Moose, and I'm going to do
The-
like
the what?
predator handshake. You son of a bitch.
Ah, yes, yes, you son of a bitch.
Good to see you.
Good to see
80
you.
handshake.
I'm sorry.
You best have biceps out.
And
Sorry, but
ignore Star. We'll just ignore Star.
skeletal
There's
remains.
a table over there. We could have a sit down.
We could, but maybe we should find Seffi first. Maybe she's on the ceiling. You know what she's like.
I know how to find her. Seffi! Seffi!
No, no,
Oh,
Moose,
Moose.
stop it.
Moose, roll me a d20.
They're our location.
Let them come. There's more of us than
I
them.
mean, we've, yeah, I reckon we'd win. I mean, I'm pretty confident.
Moose, if you could just roll me a flat d20, please.
Oh god.
As you
That's gonna be
shout
good.
into the corridors, and the voice echoes from your position every direction. So even if you're facing maybe one of the tunnels, it soon reverbs its way around, and it sounds like your voice is coming from behind you. And there's a low coming from the same direction as your reverb.
Well, that sounds promising. What do you reckon?
I think
Do you
Star
think
should go
that
check it
was-
out. He's got dark vision.
Do you think that was Sephi?
It sounded like Sephi in the morning.
He'd been sneaking into their hut in the morning.
Ew. Maybe we don't sit around and have dinner.
Well, I've waited for you guys. Well, we might as well wait for Sephi. Where was she on the list? Was she?
I think she was just after me, but I don't. It also depends, like, where she's going to come in. This is quite a large place.
Well, let's give it another 5 minutes, and then we'll go looking for her.
And as perspective as well, there is a ceiling to all of the walls, so there's no like jump over the side of one wall to sink to the next. It is all like box corridors, but everything just repeats itself a lot. So every wall looks similar to the next wall. Every piece of floor repeats itself. The indentations and the grid markings and etc. Just convoluted in design. Sephi, you walk down your tunnel and, not noticing any change, you come across this path with now stone slate beneath your feet.
She will be walking very quiet. She will be stealthing the whole way because she doesn't trust anything.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So she'll just kind of move forward. Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll.
Do you want me to roll a stealth?
Absolutely.
Yeah. 13.
Will we see her?
I think there's a couple of passives at 15, or is that just failing?
Mine's a 13.
Anything with passive
I
of
don't see her.
equal or higher.
Yeah, I've got
Well,
13.
Notice something
13.
skulking around.
Sephi, is that you? Ethan?
Nim?
Yes.
Nim?
Yes, up here. Come.
Oh.
The gang's here. Come on.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Where did that come from?
I
I
it was you.
thought it was you down that corridor.
Nope. I've never made a noise like that.
I think we should move.
Uh-huh.
Agreed.
It might not be a bad idea to look at moving.
Okay, I say let's go east.
Can I roll a...
Before we start wondering.
Can I roll a perception to try and pinpoint where this sound is coming from?
You can, yeah, if you like.
I'm
But when we do
I'm
that, I'll
gonna
need a
give
marching
myself,
order.
Yeah. I'll, in any order, I think Libby will try and be in the middle. I'm going to give myself guidance as well because she really wants to know where this is so we can avoid it.
Most of this area is very dark or dank.
There's no point. So there's no point because I got a nat 1. So even with my +6, it was still nat 1. So.
As you're like trying to pinpoint, it's coming from all directions. The echoes from the walls doesn't give you any reason to think of north, east, south, west. It's everywhere and can't tell.
Don't like this. I can't. We don't know where it is. We need to get moving.
We'll be fine. Start up front. Moose, cover the rear.
Absolutely
Right.
not. I'm not going up front at all.
Just before we head off, I wasn't sure we were going to be in together, so I kept hold of this. But we are together now, so I can hand it over, and I will give Sephi the potion of speed.
Amazing.
Perfect.
I mean, I definitely wanted it for myself if we were separated.
Sounded like it.
You can have that.
Thank you. I'll save it for when it looks like we're really in the shit.
So, before we get into the marching order, so there's no natural sky in this place, and there's only this like unfathomable ceiling of darkness, and it's broken by crumbling archways and balconies that don't quite fit or exist. Things don't jut out in any sort of order. The air is thick and is sort of stagnant to it. Sort of ancient damp stone smell and feel to everything. It's sickly, and the walls themselves are just like they're decaying, they're crumbling, but they're fixed all the same. And as you're beginning to look around and just sort of give yourselves a bearing, there's this horrible silence. Like, you can't hear wind, you can't hear breeze, water, anything outside of your own footsteps and this noise. There's nothing apart from the echo. What is your marching order? Who's taking the lead?
Well, I think you should lead.
I mean, Sephi would naturally kind of be up front, I think. So are we going east, or are we going the way that you ran, Nim? Because the way that you ran was west.
I knew that. But it depends.
I'm going to get my compass out and check whether they're being truthful.
Compass.
Let's go west then.
West, then, okay.
I mean,
As long as I'm not really the front, this is fine.
I think it'll be me
I
and you
think-
at the back, Star, just in case.
Liv, you stand behind me. Any trouble?
Yeah, that's she's kind of like holding on a little bit to your like cloak or coat.
So that he's gonna hold your hand.
It's very scared of that noise.
I got you.
As it appears, you're
Do I see
jostling.
this on the
Yes.
ground?
Yeah, gonna get to it. As you're like jostling around and making yourselves in the order which you do, Sephi, you take the head, and as you peek around the corner, there's this green, viscous, ooze-like liquid covering the floor to your north, and you can see just a little bit further than that, and there appears to be a knight, or a body at least. They've got armor on and a shield, but they are face down on the floor, and they are covered in this liquid, and they are not moving.
I would advise not stepping on this, guys. And at that, she will climb the wall to avoid stepping on it.
You can certainly do
Okay,
that.
over
Do you
it.
want to skittle your way around?
Yep.
Maybe you should take a
Oh,
rope or
oh.
something.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, we're
Oh.
we're not alone.
Would
you
you care
seen?
to elaborate?
Hi.
What have you seen?
So, hold up.
I see an edge of a token.
You do now. Sephi, as you scuttle around the wall, the side of the wall, and put yourself back down onto terra firma, the earth below you, perked in a corner is what appears to be a very large minotaur. And as you look up at it, it looks down at you.
Okay.
Right.
Come.
Oh.
Would,
Oh.
would you like to come back, Livy? Stephanie?
Uh-huh.
You
Lovely
tell me what
to
you
meet you, Mr. Minotaur Man. Skittling back up the wall.
If you will attempt to leave his space, he will try to grab at you. You can tell he's just already he's fixated on you. I don't know if you're friend or foe, but you're at least interesting.
Yeah, no, if he tries to grab, she wants to get away.
Okay, well, reaction, it seems. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh.
Wow.
So yeah, it just reaches up and tries to grab you, but you scurry as quick as you can and just about like tears a bit of the last bit of fabrics of your skirt as you manage to get out of dodge.
Yep. But she's back up the wall, skittering back over.
Making friends. Sophie?
Not that way. Not that way.
Okay.
And
Let's
it
try a
comes
different way.
it comes forward towards the gap where this ooze was, but it seems reluctant to step any further forward.
Oh, you should taunt it.
No, don't taunt it. Don't taunt it. Like,
Okay, shall we carry on moving?
Yeah, different way. Someone else pick a different direction, because Nim can't be trusted now.
Hey, no one died.
wait,
Go that way.
Cool. Where the bones are. Yep.
To your south then, looking at the bones, it appears to be a large deceased skeletal remains of, well, what you can guise as a whale.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch, just get past it.
No, I think we need to be careful and start maybe checking for traps, because we did hear the rat catcher say that he trapped this place.
Are you any good at checking for traps?
I'm not brilliant.
maybe we shouldn't be so bunched up together either then.
Would you like me to investigate?
You're better at investigating. Like, I'm good at perceiving shit, but see, for close investigative work, you're probably a lot better.
Okay, I shall walk in and investigate the floor, the door, the walls, the corridors, everything. As I walk through, looking for anything arcane or rat-like.
Okay, to do so is fine. It's just going to slow you down, obviously, just a little bit, so you won't be doing your fool movement while you're checking for everything. What's your passive to start with? You say it was 13, weren't it? You may as well roll me a perception, see if you can beat that.
Passive perception. Passive perception is 16, but my passive investigation is 17.
Investigation means getting hand on. I don't mind you doing it, but investigation means you getting your hands involved, which is up to you.
You'll let you survive.
I'll survive. Yeah, I do investigation. Hands on.
I will highlight. Oh, well, if you're doing your passive, I'm fine with that. Just so I know what kind of look you were giving. So I'll. If you're then taking the lead to do that, I'm happy
The way
to do
moves
so.
back off, I swear.
Yeah, but yeah, where you are currently, you seem okay. There's no tripwires or loose stones, and the whale carcass itself seems very, very old. There's no flesh, anything on it apart from the carcass, the skeletal remains, and well, I mean, you're doing passive investigation anyway. Not only is this out of place for here, this is out of place for the mortal realm. This seems. Actually, you know what? Do me either an animal handling or a history.
Every day of the week. 26.
So you've only read on it, you've never experienced it yourself, but this appears to be an astral whale, something that would naturally be found in an astral plane, or from what you've read over your wizened years. Yeah, this could not be more out of place here, let alone anywhere else, but just unusual.
Guys, this whale's an astro whale. It's from the planes and the sky, in the space. Why is it here?
Aren't you into the smart one? Are you able to know this?
I can tell you what it is, which you couldn't do, but I can't tell you why it is.
I mean, each fish. I don't investigate them.
I'm going to continue, but very odd, guys. How the fuck did they get here?
Well, you said that. Someone said that we teleported, right?
Yeah.
So maybe someone just teleported it.
Yeah, but it's a fucking well. It's not an easy, small thing to teleport.
Hmm.
And why would they teleport it from where? From the astral plane?
I think so. Yeah.
That's some serious magic news.
Oh, I think we take that into consideration that we're now dealing with some serious magic. In fact, would a Rakshasa have the power to do that?
I haven't got a fucking clue.
Yep, no idea.
I do know their hands are the wrong way around, so maybe.
Well, go with if anyone's proficient with history, have a roll to see if you know anything like that.
Okay, do it again.
No proficiency.
Crit this time, 27.
Okay.
Nice.
From your understanding, Rakshasas don't have that level of magic. They're not often, if anything, they're found in hellish realms or the Nine Hells rather than anywhere near the astral sea. Yeah, simply put, Rakshasas do not have this ability to do so.
Rakshasas, they're from hell. They don't go in the astral plane, so no. My guess? Maybe it's
well,
that.
that's worrying because that means there's going to be another magic user, right?
Maybe that mildew guy? You know, Star's best mate?
Yeah, maybe
It
so.
seemed he was doing a big spell yesterday to do something, so maybe.
Well, in any case, I don't think we should hang around. That Minotaur might find a way round. That dude.
Yeah, it might get bored.
I mean, Star's right next to it, so we all keep him alive, right?
So you're discussing this. What's the group passive perceptions high? I think it's 15, but I want to check.
16 is.
Got up?
16 as well.
Yeah. So it's very, very faint, but two of you, while not wholly focused on the conversation, will hear a very faint scream. It seems a little bit high-pitched, but male, and given it's somewhere south, or it could be a long way south because it's so faint in the distance, but it's a cry for help, and it seems so distant.
We must go.
Why are we
Yes.
running towards the dangerous thing? If they're screaming over there, that means there's something dangerous over there, so we should stay away.
But Seth,
We're-
if you
we're-
make a trap, the best way to stop people going towards somewhere is to make it scary. It's like a what's it called? Reverse psychology.
Right.
That's also this is clearly dangerous. There's going to be weapons. There's going to be traps. We might as well at least go somewhere where we know to expect something. We've got to explore somewhere. It's our only.
Oh,
Oh, it's moving again.
Jesus Christ!
Go,
I am not
just go.
interested
Just go past it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
walk past it.
It's currently eating from the bones. It's picking the
Yeah.
bones of that body.
Okay. I'm so glad you all trust to follow me. 'Cause nothing's bad.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the corridors are winding and confusing. There's a couple of pillars in this room, for example. And I'm considering your investigation the whole time. Like I said, it's going slowly if you're making investigative sort of checks on your way through.
Yeah, I'm doing square by square.
The echoes of yelling seem to grow louder. Right, as you step on that section, your investigative thing would sense that the floor is oddly uneven here. So far, it's all been very flat. It's that slabbed look, but it's sort of slanted. So on your west, it's a higher incline to the east. There's a weird sort of vertical dip to it.
I'm a really strong person. Can I push the floor to see if it pivots?
Oh no, sorry. It's like diagonally slanted. Sorry. So like a seesaw tilt. So yeah, the west side is up, and then the east side is down.
So we have an incline to travel that way.
Okay, just be careful. If it's a slope, do we think it's a slope so that something can roll down it?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to the walls for this one.
Does anyone here with this the not screen?
What did you say, Nim?
The screams. Anyone know if they're coming from east or west?
It was more of a south.
Yeah, south.
I can't hear them anymore.
Okay, wish me oh, actually. I'm gonna go that way. It's opening up that way. Come on, Ken, keep up.
Yeah, Sephi doesn't trust this and is sticking to the walls.
Ah!
In which case, Libby is sticking very close to him.
Stop, everyone's.
There's a recess on your north as you carry down this corridor, and what is no taller than, well, it's probably shorter than 2, because it's only about 2 foot tall. There's this brown fuzzball-like creature, these huge darkened eyes and little green claws. It's only small. It's about the size of maybe a beach ball, and as you approach it.
Oh my god, if we had face, you'd want to keep it as a pet. Does it look oh. I will
It's
try
sniffing your leg.
Gingerly pet it. Gingerly.
Animal handling.
Oh, Nim, be careful.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me.
Oh.
As you reach your hand out to stroke this creature, it's simply just got to move its mouth in the way and try and bite you because it don't like you. So your hands are right there. 16 to hit.
No, thank goodness.
It so as it you reach your hand out, it tries to nip at your hand, and you manage to pull it back quick enough.
Yeah, I don't think I want to kill it. I'm gonna step
No,
to
does
one
it?
side.
It's not really aggressive. It's just hungry.
It might not just like the action of me trying to touch it. Ugh.
No, it's it's turned to you, Libby, now. It's just.
Livy's got a little bit better animal handling, so she's gonna do a little bit of a firm, no, stop that, kind of action.
Yeah, before Moose kills it.
I'll roll some animal handling for you.
Yeah.
Awful. 13.
It won't try to bite you, but as it seems naturally trying to avoid your hand. Your hand goes down to hit the top, and it goes to the left, and you follow it, and it goes to the right. It's just avoiding your touch.
While she's doing that, can I pull out some of those rations she gave me and just gently put it on the floor next to me?
Sure. As soon as the rations come out your pocket, it will immediately turn to face you, and then you place it on the floor, and its little hands will come out, grab it, and start just tucking it into its mouth.
Adorable.
And as it does so,
It is.
you're going to move back a bit as it eats. Its fur seems to puff out and just sort of expands into the gap.
Oh. No.
and
So
it just about fits. It fits in that gap just about.
Oh God.
back.
Oh.
If we feed it
It's
more,
sort
it
of-
will just.
It's sort of on its
Expand,
side. It's like no longer on its feet. It's sort of stuck in that space. Its hands, its like paws and its feet like waggling around as it's just like munching the last food in its mouth.
Would anyone be able to get past or not?
Currently, no. Well, no.
Okay, can I throw another bit of food in its mouth?
You can certainly feed it because it's got nothing to sort of like grab or. Are you throwing and running? This appears to be a throw and run.
Well, I'm wondering if it expands, if it's going to go around the corner or just explode.
If you want to like feed it and like jump away, I'd have a sleight of hand for that. Otherwise, you can just feed it
Yeah, I'm going to do a sleight of hand.
because it will be trying to like munch at whatever's available inside of it, but it's not. It can't move.
Can't reach it. Oh, we need a cat's paw, mage paw.
We could
Well,
do
no,
a
no,
race
no.
for- What do we do?
You'll have reached it. That 9 just means you didn't manage to pull away quite as quickly as you'd hoped. And it'll have a little nip as you like. It gets the food, but it manages to get just the end of your fingertips a little bite. It's just 1 point of piercing, but it manages to get the food all the same. It looks like the fur like does expand more, and it's sort of pressed into this like cube-like shape now of like following the pattern of the room, the square shape.
I just
Oh,
want to
God.
keep feeding it.
When does this become torture, Nim?
It's not torture. I'm just trying to. Maybe it will just eat so much it'll go pop, and then you can come through.
Well, I mean, the creature isn't aggressive to us. It's just hungry.
I'm gonna
Surely
feed
we
it. I
can
know
find
the
each
feeling.
other.
If it's stuck, it means it can't follow us. So
Mm,
I'm good
mhm.
for feeding it and leaving it and finding another way.
Let's try and go around this section and get back to each other.
You keep yourself safe.
And you, Nim, don't do anything rash. Don't do anything like this again. Just keep quiet and get back to us.
I just fed it. It's hungry. I know the feeling.
Moose,
Hello.
how's that corridor looking?
You're going to see Moose's eyes sort of really wide.
Oh god, I've
Dilate.
seen this before.
No.
Back up.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, what's we found now?
It looked not scared wide, more of happy wide.
That's even more worrying.
Use your words, Moose.
Well, there's licking my lips. There's a door.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go find Nim first.
No, stick with them.
To help, for reference, it's like a plain wooden door that you would see on most abodes, like even similar to your own. It's just a simple wooden door, plank wood, and a handle.
Livia will go. Livia will go with you to try and find him because
No,
I
no,
don't
we're
want to go off
splitting up.
alone.
I'm gonna follow Moose then, but from a safe distance and up on the wall.
Okay, if you go north, I'll go north, and hopefully we'll meet up.
Yeah.
There's a bed.
If the top party,
Hit
if
it first to make sure
Slivy
it's
and
not a
the group
mimic.
can stop for a minute,
Yeah.
and then Moose carry on.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you open the door, and it's very simple and welcoming room. There's a nice carpet to it. There's a set of drawers, a bed to one end. This is, in total intents and purposes, comfortable.
I reckon we could, if we remember where this is,
Mhm.
we could use this as a resting station.
How about, hang on, I mean, is this not like too good to be true? You have found furniture in the past that wanted to kill us, so maybe we just check that out first before we deem it as safe.
I mean, I've got nothing.
Are there
Okay.
any like loose stones around or anything?
Um. At the moment, no. There's this weird level of cleanliness to this room, to the whole vault, where it's not just loose stone or bric-a-brac lying around. It's like it's been cleaned, or at least that is sifted through.
Okay, I'm gonna. This might be really dumb, but better safe than sorry. Seth is gonna take out her bow and shoot an arrow into the bed, just to make sure it's an actual bed and it's not a mimic or anything funky.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Good idea.
Okay. Do an attack roll.
Yep.
To hit their bed.
Yep. Let's see. That's only a 10.
Well, I mean, it's still a bed, so it'll hit the framework and just sort of like thud into the wood. It's buried in there, but
Good.
that's
fine. Yep. I think it's just a bed. We're good.
See, I told you it's just a bed. Right,
That's
maybe we
fine.
should. One second. I'm going to close the door. And I'll be like, right. I had my fun.
whilst you guys are over there, Livy. So yeah, you've come around this corner now, and you can see. I don't know if it's the first time for you, but you've now come what appears to be the other side of the window, and there's this spectral statue form currently in this gap. It's not motionless. Again, it's not. It doesn't look like it's living. It seems innate and maybe like a petrified person, but there's this blue aura around it.
So a petrified person with a
Somewhat.
blue aura
Yeah.
around them.
Yeah.
That is
Don't want to go near that. I think we should just leave well enough alone until we feel we have to. So let's just stay close to the wall.
As if
and
you
not
stop
go
there,
near it.
when you take that step
Yeah.
closer, the stone below it where it is shifts, and the statue person slides against the floor and moves a space towards you.
Oh.
Good.
Hmm.
Okay, then, so
Um.
what happens if I take a step this way?
I can see it moving.
I see Nim
Still,
ahead.
it doesn't move.
I
If
can
you
see
step
Nim.
forward once.
Oh, that brings me very close to it if it does the same.
But if it
I
steps-
think I.
if it steps
Maybe if
forward
I
as
step-
well,
But what if it steps towards me?
I'll kill it.
Maybe if I step back and see if it goes back as well.
You can try.
Oh no, I didn't mean
That's
to do
not
that.
back.
I meant to go back.
I heard
Would
back.
you, would you?
I saw
I
forward.
actually meant to go.
Yeah, go on.
meant to go backwards.
And it'll slide back.
No. Oh, it is. Oh no, why is it only doing that?
It's gonna copy you.
Ah, but it's kind of trapped sideways, so
You go forward,
mean-
it will go forward, and hopefully it'll keep going forward.
what if I go sideways? Oh,
It slides forward again, the stone on the stone, making this horrible, like, grinding noise.
Right down.
Nim, does it move when you move?
I'll step there.
It doesn't move, but you feel a whole lot colder being nearer this thing. Like, Arctic.
Freezing.
Oh, it's not moving for you or Star, so I think you or Star should get back where we came from so we can get towards Steffi and Moose, and then I'll follow.
I think that might be worth it, yes. Nim, try and come closer to us again, just in case.
Nothing changes.
Okay, if I move it, and if I move backwards?
Nope.
Again? Okay.
Maybe because I was the first in this little area.
Perhaps.
Nim,
perhaps.
keep coming up.
You get through that door. I'm right behind you.
Well, it's going to follow me. So,
You should go.
so
Last time you
you.
went backwards, it went backwards.
Well,
Shuffles back
Okay.
into the spot.
okay.
Feels a whole lot warmer once more, normal room temperature.
Okay, will you see a bit?
Oh, that was scary.
Okay, take my hand.
Nim, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Take my hand. Let's go. Where were they?
And yeah, they sort. I mean, Moose found a door.
Moose!
Marco.
Nim! Moose!
God.
I see Steffi.
We're fine. We found a safe room.
Is there any way out of the room? Or is it an enclosed room?
It's just a full room.
God.
Hang.
That's...
So there's a safe room in there. I mean, Sephi shot the bed, so it's probably not comfortable anymore. But
I mean, it's fine. But now we know the bed's not going to try and eat us.
What is a water bed?
How did you supposed to know?
Ruined it.
I say we explore south and know that this is in the north.
Yeah. South, east, or southwest?
Go east. You'd be going west a lot.
Follow me.
Best way
Corridors
to get
splitting
through a
and
maze.
changing.
Random.
I see another window.
You see a split. Yeah, there's a windowed section to your left and a corridor to your right.
I can see more south as well. A little gap here.
Yeah, this we'll say it's more like a bars that run across the length, like prison bars sort of thing. But you see, yeah, there's a huge crack that's starting to undulate under part of the wall to the south.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think we can go through here. We might have to go east this way. Strange that we've not met any other contestants, isn't it?
This is very strange.
Hmm.
They fairly
Oh, with any luck, they've been eaten.
Yeah, they might all be dead already.
Let's hoping.
Blad's gonna clutch his tank up, flushing me like, I do hope not.
We really like that tanker, didn't we?
I'm kind of hoping we come across them injured so I can heal them.
Oh, you're so nice. Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, I've got a special healing potion for them.
Oh, that's quite a large
guys-
drop over there.
Guys, it's a
Maybe,
big pit.
maybe don't give them that potion while we're in an enclosed maze with them. Maybe save that.
Guys,
Yeah. Yeah, perspective, yeah, there is a sudden edge to the floor and it drops, and looking closer you can't really see the bottom. It's just dark light from the bottom, but you see that across the way there appears to be a bundle of rope, like you see like nestled in a corner, and a rope ladder attached to the other side, but it only goes so far in, maybe 20 something foot.
Steffi, do you want... not Steffi. Livy, you've got really good eyesight in the dark. Why don't you have a peek down?
I do. So, to also mention, I can see something else as well. It's difficult to describe, but it looks kind of fiery, but not.
Maybe
Correct,
like a
Jordan,
liquid.
Right.
Yeah. A glowy sort of orange-red hue substance that's coated on the floor that you'll just see.
It doesn't look like any immediate danger over there, so we'll get to that in a minute then.
If you look,
Okay.
look down, I'm going to hold her hand so nothing grabs her and pulls her in.
Yeah,
I'll
so
say-
I'll hold tightly to his hand.
Where we're at the minute, can Star just do me a perception check, please?
I can try. Nope. Five.
Carry on.
Yeah, cheers. Yes.
Right.
It's okay, guys. I think there's nothing else dangerous in here. This is okay.
There seems to be some form of comfort room to our north there.
Like the same as the other one we found, or
Well, all I can see is the like what, a bear rug.
That was
All I see.
There's a strange blue statue up there that's really cold. We don't want to be going that way if we can help it.
So,
There's a big open space to our south.
Yeah, well, we heard the screams from the south.
Um,
We haven't really gone that far east.
As you're looking down, Livy, into this pit, your eyes could climatize normally quite far, normally in the dark, and you're going, and I think you could only estimate you could see like 100 foot, 200 feet, something ridiculous in the dark, and you don't see the bottom. And I need a wisdom save, please.
oh God. Dirty 20.
Yeah, it's just a deep dark hole.
Did I sense anything?
Nope.
I can't see anything. Just darkness. Well, not darkness, but I just can't see the bottom at all.
We should avoid it. We can't see it.
Yeah,
Not going there.
no.
I see some chains,
We know
guys.
we have to.
Give me a sec, I need to reload my map. It's lagging.
No.
I've got so much going on. It doesn't like me.
And something fucking massive. What is that?
oh god,
What's wrong with big?
I can't see. But something's chained and it's very, very big.
Oh, I think I know what that might be, but I need to wait till I can load it.
What is the substance?
Livy, don't touch
Come
it.
on, game. The map's not that
I'm not
complicated.
going to touch it.
Hold fire. Hold fire. Oh no. Firefox, don't do this to me now. You're fine. When I made this map, you were fine. Why are you shitting it now? Because there's people on it, that's why. I'm just gonna have to take away all your eyesight for a minute, guys, don't worry. That'll fix it. Oh, come on. Jump game, what are you doing to me? Give me a minute. Oh, lights are on. Who turned out the lights? There we go, lovely jubbly. Carry on, sorry. What we're looking? Chains? Which direction?
Can you see that, Livy, just that south there?
Yeah.
I can see a chain. Let me just. She looks to Moose, tries to angle her head, and there's something. There is something chained down there. Very big.
Yes, the chains that you see are each link is probably the size of Moose.
Oh wow, let's go see that.
I think we should be very careful with that.
Yeah, let's train up,
Do
train up.
we? What is this liquid?
We're not touching it. Whatever it
Very
is.
glowy.
There's a nice aura in that room of just light. And there's a sort of warmth.
Well,
To the west.
You could collect some if you want it, because I've got some empty vials that haven't got labels on.
I don't want to take anything just yet. There's a big glowy square to the west.
That would be
Fire,
sand.
lava. Sand, okay. I don't trust
Can I
it.
do an Arcana check on this liquid?
Sure.
I don't want to touch it. I just want to see. If
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants to touch anything down here, but that's fair. So the substance doesn't seem alchemical. It doesn't seem like it's a part of a potion or something like that. It seems more natural because it's got that little bit of viscosity to it, where it's not just flowing like simple liquid. It's goopy and static. Yeah, if you were any closer than you were, it's for now it's a subtle warmth, but you feel like getting closer, it's going to become a lot more heated and, well, burny.
I think. I don't think it'll be safe to try and put that in one of your vials, Moose.
Maybe you should throw something in there, like a rock or a stone or something, see if it disintegrates.
Well, I worry if it's similar to. Sometimes you get these potions of fireball and such, and maybe it's something similar.
Okay. I'm going to move a bit closer to this chain beast. Get ready to run.
So what you can see to help, so in the ground it's kind of serpent-like, so a long worm body that's coiled around. The chains are like cut into the flesh of it, so they've got nothing to like latch into, so they look like they've just been fixated onto its flesh. This thing is very, very big, and you'd imagine if it was not coiled up and stretched out, you're looking at 20-30 feet in length. At the tip of it, at the very peak of its head, there is a singular eyeball, but it's not fixated on anything. It seems to just like, it doesn't have eyelids, so it's just like the dilated form. Two pincer-like claws on either side, but it's fixed in place.
Let's not piss it off. It's a big no from me. And I think I can see a dead body. Yeah. To the west. Dead body. I don't know if the creature ate it or not, but yeah.
Do me, on terms of the body, do me a perception. It's hard to tell from this distance because they're horribly mutilated, and it appears to be like the skin is a little bit flayed or burnt or charred, something not quite right.
Shall I try and look at him?
Yeah, but be careful, it's not pretty.
I'll roll perception.
Yes, please.
Never mind that one.
It's definitely a body.
That one for a 7.
yeah. It's definitely a body. I'll tell you with name as well. The item, there appears to be an item in front of it, and it appears to be a maybe a fist-sized lump of either ore or glass or gemstone. It's got an orange hue to it.
I think that might kill him.
Ooh. Maybe is it something important?
Maybe it killed him. Star.
Yeah, Star's got mage, man.
Oh yeah, he has, hasn't he? I'm joking.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
There's
you're
only
made
4 of us left.
You know you're made for.
Mm-hmm.
Can it go tickle that stone on the floor? Just see if it's dangerous.
Which stone on the floor where?
Just about here.
In
Yeah,
front of
around
this
the corner. Yeah.
Step forward, go on, it's safe. Don't mind the big one-eyed willy at the bottom.
What the fuck is that?
Stealth roll. That's your.
Yeah.
What the
God.
fuck is that?
You weren't one square too close.
I was so close to a natural 3.
I
24.
reckon,
quietly.
What the fuck was that?
I reckon he screams like Ned Flanders.
Not loud enough to disturb it, it would seem.
Okay, I'm gonna make for the little stone thing.
Yeah. So, what's the weight that mage hand can do? It's like, is it 5 pounds or something?
10 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's rather than, I'd say, being able to pick it up, you could probably roll it with a mage paw towards you.
Yep.
Does it fizzle?
That works.
Do anything?
No, it seems like a Like I said, a solid sort of lump of glass gemstone, and as you like bring it towards you, very carefully roll. Once again, it's like screwball scramble vibes of just like not letting it wander off too much. Dragging it towards you, it's a gemstone, and it looks like a topaz gemstone, but it's perfectly spherical. There's no imperfections to it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna pick it up. Are you ready with that diamond, Moose?
Yeah.
If you pick it up, it will be fine.
Okay. Shall I pocket that?
But yeah, fist size, so you know, quite a large thing really for a gemstone.
Make a lovely engagement ring. Okay. I think we should avoid that big monster.
Mhm.
Let's go this way.
No, sure.
There's another,
Very close to that
there's
liquid,
another
aren't
door.
you?
We're not going into the liquid.
No. Moose, I'm just saying, as you're near it, it is like standing beside lava hot. So you're not burning, but you're like, if you step any closer, you're gonna hurt.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons I haven't got any closer. I'm very worried.
Yes.
But there's a door on the other side.
Oh god.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Guys, there's a door.
Is there
gone.
another way to get to that door? Hang on. Is there another? There might be a way around here. Hang on. Side of the wall.
Why are they leaving?
Yeah. If you go north and around, just on the other side of this wall here. Yeah.
They found another door.
As we're separating and being very careful of where we're stepping, Sephi, as you approach the door, it's a double door, so steel outlet exterior to it, with two wood handles in its center. Nailed to the front of it, it says "Do not open," and it's very, very crudely written, like just about legible.
She looks at the sign, she looks at Moose, she looks at the sign, she looks at Moose. She doesn't say anything, just... She takes a step back.
If Moose, you're getting close to the door, you'll see the sign as well. What I'd like from you is an intelligence roll, please.
Yep.
Yep, just a sign. Says "Do not open."
We all knew that, Moose. Didn't want to say anything.
It's locked.
It is.
Steffi,
Uh-huh.
can you open this door?
I can unlock it, but I would super love if you could wait for me to back off before you actually open
I
it.
will definitely do that.
I would love to do an insight check on that.
Insights, like charisma, whatever roll it is.
Please do.
17.
I'm not even gonna hide it.
Oh god.
Oh god, do not
you think
make
maybe
me
this time?
regret.
This time you won't.
I'll even make room for you. Look, I'll take a
Okay.
step to the side.
Don't make me regret this. So Sephi will come closer and try and pick the lock. If it's a pickable lock, she will
Yeah.
investigate it first. see
So
what
I'll
the-
go-
the situation is.
Okay, you investigate it first if you don't want to stick your pick
No,
straight in.
no, like just to see what kind of lock it is. If it's a pickable one, if it's another.
Oh yeah,
kind of...
yeah. It appears to be like a normal like tumbler lock.
Yeah. I think she will have a second where she's about to do it and then remember, wait, hang on. Malachi trapped this place. We don't know what kind of traps this involved, so I would super love to check in case it's trapped first.
Okay, we'll start with two things. I want you to make an intelligence check as well, and then followed up with to check for traps. So investigation of it.
Ooh, 17 for the intelligence.
Okay, so so as you get closer to the "Do not open the door" sign, The writing feels familiar, like the font, the cursive, whoever's wrote this, that sort of type of handwriting, it's weirdly familiar.
Do I get a sense of like what kind of familiar, or just that it's familiar?
Just that, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever's written this, you've seen this person or this type of writing before.
I will let Moose know. I've seen this writing before. It's familiar. I don't know whose it is, but I've definitely seen it before.
Writing that we've seen before.
Yeah, like their handwriting. I've seen it.
Well, I don't think I've seen anyone's writing. Livy's
Again,
and Kivik's.
To help again, the writing on it is very crude. It's like almost childish, like barely legible. But yeah, that's how it looks.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a bluff. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing it like that.
So I want to check for traps. So
Yeah,
investigation for that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, fantastic! That's a 9.
If it was trapped from this side of the door, you can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's try and pick it. Seems
Oh, God.
fine. I feel awful about this. 19.
Yeah, that will pick the lock. You'll hear a satisfying click.
And
Open
as
door.
soon as fuck.
Do not move. As you open the door, it's this dark moment as the light creeps in and the door opens ajar. The light spills in, and you see this horrible black creature tucked away in a corner. It's got like tentacles for arms. It's very bony. It's very thin, and it will leap out at you, Moose. And that is where we will have next session, because that's a good little point. And it will fucking throw itself at you. But yeah.
Yes! Why did we swap sides?
Oh damn it,
We've got
Moose!
We've got a
I'm not
split
gonna open
party
it.
as well.
I'm not going to open it.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
good down
Yeah,
south.
we may not even hear you guys. So
If only weren't like a river of lava thing in the way. Yeah. How we doing? We're all right. Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Interesting. It's interesting.
Those,
Yeah.
those
Custom
growls
map.
those growls are scary, man.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad it's the fears coming through. That's all I want. Well, so far we've not really done much of anything, so it's been alright. You've seen a bunch of scary things, but nothing's quite happened. I mean, someone got
There's
bit.
been a lot of running away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got a thing. We don't know what the thing is or it does, but it's muddy. Muddy. And this will be the first combat encounter as someone jumps onto Moose's face. Fucking face hugger style.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't even know how to describe it. Something horrible looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking horrendous is how you describe
Yeah,
it.
it certainly is. It's alright, so that's your problem. The other guys are just
You
like...
You split the party, Moose. I'm sorry, but you split the party.
Did I? I followed Steffi.
Steffi told you all where